All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow. The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch, and I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Good. Now eat the berries.
Blech.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our Horizon Zero Dawn Let's Play. Today we embark upon our adventure with Lessons of the Wild.
Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you.
Well, that's good. I'm actually really happy that we'll actually have somebody to kind of guide us through this unknown territory. As you guys can see, it's quite vast, a little bit of vegetation, but also there does appear to be some animals.
Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass. There. Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze if you are to survive in the wilds. I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass. Now keep low and follow me across the trail to that tall grass. Oh, another one. Let it pass. Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright. Wait for it. That's the last of them. Let's move on. You did well. They didn't see or hear you. Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? He's smiling at us.
Teb! Get back where you belong! Teb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
And he is a fool. Come now, let's find that herd. Follow.
Go continue to do a little bit of follow the leader. Obviously, we do have a tribe that seems to really possess a lot of power. They actually make a lot of determining factors potentially about who's allowed in, but also I'm going to venture and say they probably own some of this territory, and they're probably not into the whole sharing is caring.
There. See them? These are called striders. Ha! Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see. Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them. Good. That's it. Those will do. Follow.
Alright, so we're actually going to end up double timing it here. Looks like we actually have quite a bit of agility. We're actually relatively fast for our age. Obviously, if we're able to kind of keep up with our guide here, we're obviously doing pretty well. So, eating pretty healthy for the most part. Obviously, getting lots of physical activity, something that modern kids don't really get of. So, we're doing pretty well.
There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them? How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy, unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal. Aloy, throw a rock near me. There. Come, girl, it's safe now.
Alright, we're actually going to venture all the way over to him. Obviously, we have learned a new skill of throwing rocks. Very technical ability, obviously using technology to the fullest of our benefit here. But nevertheless, we do have to learn the basics before we can kind of get too crazy, because at the end of the day, we still need to survive.
Just to kill so I can teach you how to make arrows. Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there.
Alright, so I'm actually going to venture over here. Looks like we do have some sticks. Actually going to be doing a little bit of harvesting of that. And we have one more over here, so this should give us our final one that we need.
Use the stalks as arrow shafts, and metal shards for arrowheads. Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need. Let's put those arrows to use. Follow.
Now we have successfully unlocked the bow, which is incredibly exciting, but I am interested to see how effective we're going to be with it. Obviously the mechanics are a little foreign at the moment, but they soon will not be.
Stay low in the grass, and be quiet. It's time to make your first kill, Aloy. The Strider. One of the weaker machines, but even a weak machine can kill a hunter, if she's careless. You must study your prey. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable, like its eye. Can you guess another?
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
The device. It showed me.
But that plaything? Stop playing games. Now, take down that Strider. Target the eye or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way. Keep firing! You did well today, but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
All right, we actually need to double time it. Somebody actually needs some assistance, and obviously with us being such a master assassin by this point, with our uncanny ability to use a bow and arrow, I mean, I would be very fearful if I was this new adversary that we're going to be fighting. I mean, they stand no chance. This is definitely going to be right up our alley, considering our expertise is unmatched. Now, with our guide here, we should also get some newer abilities. I think we're going to learn a lot, and it seems like our father figure of sorts is actually incredibly a very kind gentleman. Obviously, he's taken on us and ultimately kind of sharing resources.
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede, and they will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not. Aloy!
Alright, this is going to be very tricky here. Obviously, we can see the directed and intended path. However,
I need to move slowly
this is going to be
so I can
kind of
see
tricky
past
because we're actually going to have to try to sneak past while not being seen. I'm going to see if I can't happen to see where we need to go. So there is another bush over here. I'm hoping that this gentleman will actually end up kind of working his way back over to the left-hand side. And then from there, I think we'll be actually in a really good spot to actually move right across here. Let's see if we can't kind of double time that just a little bit
Can't
here.
let them see me.
Alright, so he's actually pretty intelligent for the most part. We do have a couple more targets here. I'm curious to see if they actually have maybe their own path, but it looks like they're really stationary at the moment. Got another gentleman over there, so let's actually see precisely where he's going to end up going. Once he turns around, I think I'm going to try to double time it over to the bush over there. Actually, we might actually go for this one. It's a little bit further, but they're really about the same distance. Not really gaining a whole lot of extra room there. We do need to get moving, though, if we're going to go.
Got to be careful.
Alright, so we do have some water over here. This could potentially be very problematic, considering that I guarantee you that we're going to make quite a bit more noise. I'm going to try to potentially tiptoe.
I need to see their paths.
Alright, we are going to have to really get moving, though. Otherwise, this guy's going to end up seeing me. And we got a little bit more distance before we're in this bush, though.
Almost there.
Alright, so just a moment here. We're not going to have a whole lot of time. As you guys can see, his intended path is actually really small. However, I think right when he gets to about past us, I should be able to kind of hightail it right into the bush directly in front of us. And from there, I think we'll have just enough time to evade him.
There he is. Hey!
What? How is this?
Shh! Follow me.
Alrighty here, now we have to lead the boy to safety, which is going to be incredibly difficult considering that now this guy's also a little bit larger. You know, he's not as small as a small little child here, but I think we can do it. I think we just need to be really, really smart about how we go about this, using the vegetation to our advantage. And as of the moment, these creatures don't really know that we're here, so let's try to keep it that way. Unfortunately, my archery skills, while they're pretty good, they're not unmatched yet. Alright, so I'm going to wait for this guy to do another round, maybe past this tree potentially. I think line of sight will be pretty limited, but it also looks like their vision is so based on movement that they're really not aware of what could be going on around them. If I knew this guy was going to stand there that long, though, I probably would have ventured over to this other bush, though. But nevertheless, he's actually moving. I think in just a moment I'll have enough time to kind of slowly but surely walk right over to this. And as long as we keep the boy really on top of us, we should be okay. He does need to get moving, though. He's taking a little longer than I was anticipating. Alright, once again, he's probably going to end up getting to this corner spot, standing there for a good 15 seconds or so. But once he's done, we should be good to move forward, though. He is really hyper-focused on that gravel over there. I mean, it's really gorgeous gravel. I got to give him that. But I think there's probably more important things he could be doing with his life, though.
So, it is no plaything.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
She saved me. I just wanted...
Boy!
Seal your lips! They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now! Back to Mother's heart. And you...
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way. Seal your lips, boy. Seal your lips. Seal your lips, boy. Seal your lips.
Stay away, no mother! Ugh. Oh!
Back to picking berries.
You're bleeding. Let me have a look. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard, and it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.